So we're back at Silverstone again, which feels like it's been not too long since I was here before. But anyway, here with Meadow.
Hi.
And we are actually here thanks to Lexus UK. We're actually Lexus VIPs. I was going to say PR. Lexus VIPs.
This is VIP.
Which is really nice. Thank you very much, Lexus. And we're basically supporting the team Elmo Frey Racing, which is driving basically the craziest RCF I've ever seen in my life. It sounds amazing. I'm going to argue that mine sounds a little bit better though, because mine doesn't have sound restrictions. But yeah, so we're here and we're supporting Lexus, and well, we're going to look at some nice cars today, have a lot of fun, and bring you along with us. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of Lamborghinis here. Yesterday we came in they go really far back. We saw them driving past my friend's house, which we're actually staying at. They keep driving past because it's on the way here. There's a lot of them. Anyway, Meadow.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a challenge.
Okay.
I want you to pick your favourite of the first 20. There's a lot. Let's go through them, alright?
Okay.
Which is winning of these so far?
The blue one.
The blue one. That is actually really nice.
The blue one.
So you'd have the blue one. I'd have the orange one so far. I'm not much of a Huracan person. We did say there's a lot.
There's a lot.
And that's the first section. It has that weird like marble effect on it that you're not really a fan of.
No, I think it looks like it needs to be wiped off.
Yeah.
Like it looks dirty.
In videos it comes across as looking dirty.
Yeah.
I like this purple. I just wish it was a hard top. That's my only thing with that.
I like that green one better than that one though.
I feel like there were more yesterday.
There were.
But
Because I picked my favorite one yesterday. And it's not here anymore.
well,
So today my favorite one's the green one.
the green one.
The green one.
There's a lot to pick from. It's like Skittles. Which is your favourite? Let us know in the comments. So on the opposite side of that we have the Formula Renault, which is, well, as you can imagine, Formula Renault. There's a whole lot of them, and honestly and again, I've mentioned in the past I'm not really like a Formula person, but these are actually pretty cool. They're very quiet though, and the main event is obviously here for the Lexuses. There's, at the minute, the Lamborghinis go around. There's like 40. They're crazy. It's just the same sound going. It sounds awesome when you go over like an underpass or something. I was wrong. There's 45 of them. It's just like endless. Like they don't stop coming past. It's crazy. How they can like gain a
wait.
How they can gain a distance over each other, being so close. And if you're in first, that's like a massive advantage, I reckon. I know I need a little better lens. I'm sorry.
Axel Jeffries in second place, and Eduardo Liberati in third. He's heading up.
Now if you thought, I need more Huracans in my life, there are enough Huracans, 45, what is that? Well, how about I let you know that the safety car is also a Huracan. Behind me are two of the RCF cars that they're using in the event today, and they're absolutely insane, and they're like the ultimate versions of the RCF possible. This is the type of kit I would put on my car if it was totally possible to do so. Super wide arches and the meatiest wang you've ever seen in your life. I almost feel like today, for making this video, they should definitely just give me the body kit. Right, so next up is pit walk. We're pretty much now free to roam the pits as we want, which is pretty darn cool. I don't know what I want to go see, honestly. There's a lot. There's an M6 GT3, which I'm definitely going to go to now. Cool. So on the grid walk, I didn't realise Chris Harris was actually here driving the McLarens actually. So I went up to him and well, you actually just saw it, to be honest with you. Thanks to Meadow. Meadow filmed it for me. Thanks. Anyway, so we went up to him and had a nice chat with him about Top Gear and everything, and he said I should keep doing what I'm doing. So not that I wasn't going to anyway, but it's a nice reinforcement. Like, one thing I noticed is obviously a lot of people look up to YouTubers and stuff, but there's people we look up to too, and to see them at events and stuff, I freak out too. But I've seen quite a few people today kind of hover around and not really say anything. You notice it more than I do.
Yeah, I do. If you see him, just say hi.
Just say hi.
He's
I don't
very
bite.
nice.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes. I don't think I've ever been this close to the big Silverstone sign.
I haven't.
It's pretty cool actually. So we're now on the grid walk. So along here are all the positions of the grid. I don't know what is happening.
What does that mean?
Drama.
I don't know what that means.
Kevin, hast du auch die Temperaturmessen dabei?
Now we get a proper look at the RCF right next to the Silverstone sign, right underneath it. It looks really, really cool. Huge arch to the front, which I didn't get to show earlier. Same except for the fact that it weighs a lot less, obviously. And you join us a day later, we're finished, we're done. Thank you so much Lexus for inviting us. We came P3 with the Lexus RCF, not exactly this RCF, I can tell you that. It was a much quicker and lighter RCF, but at the same time, it's still an RCF. So I'm gonna take that home and say, yes, we got P3. I'm really impressed with how that went. It was such a good event. I personally have not actually ever done kind of motorsport stuff before. I've never been into motorsports because Formula 1 is very confusing. I don't understand the rules and everything like that. Whereas this, I could get into. I enjoyed it. I got really into it. Lexus came P3 and I'm super happy they did. I've mentioned that already, I know. Not much for following motorsports, as I say, but when you see your car in it and doing pretty well, I'd say that that's enough to make you go, actually, you know what? I could kind of get into this. It was a 3-hour race, that the main race that I was looking into, and just seeing how everything collaborated together. It's such a awesome experience. Meadow really enjoyed it herself too. The experience of being so up close and personal with those cars, like being able to actually physically touch. I didn't, because I want respect the RCF. Don't touch my car. But seriously, it was such a cool experience to walk on the grid, looking at the cars literally as they're about to be set off, if you will. That is crazy experience, and the closest I've ever actually been to a proper race car. I've been to some makeshift kind of race cars, that kind of thing, you know, but it was an awesome, phenomenal experience. Thank you so much to Lexus again for inviting us out, and I hope that we get to do things like that again in the future. I would love it so much. Getting up close again with the LC as well was a really cool experience, because I love that car. It's like my car, but improved. It's got the forward steering and such. One day I think I'll own one of those as well. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on it down below. If you enjoyed this style of video, please let me know down in the comments. And again, one more time, thank you Lexus for inviting me out. Part of me kind of wishes I could have lined the two cars up. I would have liked to have this parked next to, or at least a stock RCF next to the actual race car GT3 model. That would have looked cool to have the comparison between the two. As I said, F1 kind of confuses me a little bit. It's not something I've got into before, because I don't know the rules. It's very confusing. This I can get behind. Like, person is in first, person wins. And having like an app to be able to follow the times and make sure, because it gets confusing when people start lapping each other when you physically look. You're like, well, you don't know who's who's where, should I say. So having an app and stuff is super useful. But anyway, as I said, let me know if you enjoyed this. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Until next time, peace.